Hello, my beautiful friend. I am so glad you're here with me for the final episode of the Back to Classes session, the series. So, whether you are here live or catching a replay, I'm just so glad that you have been with me on this journey to aging well. So let's just do a recap. Our first class was all about skincare 101, how to have radiant skin, all the different things that we need to do to keep our skin healthy and radiant. And so you have the replay for that, and of course you still have your workbook. So you always have that to go back to review. The second session was all about our body, how to keep our body healthy, the different types of exercises we need and why, and then also what we're eating, how we're putting into our body. Tonight is putting that all together with some other things that we're going to talk about: sleep and our gut health, because that is so important as we're building this healthy lifestyle for longevity. Like I always say, start your routine today so you can live better tomorrow, age well tomorrow. Okay, so let's just jump right into sleep. So honestly, adults need at least a minimum of 7 hours of sleep. Sometimes 9 hours, depending on who you are. Sometimes your body needs to be 9. And it can change as maybe the seasons or as you're aging. Sometimes that's going to change, but a minimum of 7 hours. And here's why. Sleep deprivation leads to a lot of serious health conditions, including dementia. It can lead to that. I'm not saying if you don't sleep, that's what's going to happen, but it can lead to that. There's other concerns as well, like your brain function. When you're sleeping well, it's going to help your brain it's your time to reset. It's the resetting that you need for a healthy brain. So it's really crucial for your brain health. It's crucial for your emotional and for your physical health. It's also really good to keep your body healthy, your weight down, because when you are lacking sleep, it really can lead to more weight gain. And here's why. When we're tired, sometimes our brain can't determine the difference between being tired and being hungry. And so sometimes when we feel hunger, we think we're hungry, but really we just didn't get enough sleep. So that's why those are linked together. So you want to make sure that you're getting enough sleep, so it can help you with your weight, keeping your weight down. It's also going to help with your emotional and your social intelligence. So, and then also for skin concerns, you can get like acne. It's so crazy. Not having adequate sleep can actually lead to acne. So it's so important that we are getting the sleep. Now, creating a nice bedtime routine is really a smart idea. It's actually called sleep hygiene. And here are some things. I have some notes here. I'm going to make sure that I tell you all the things here. So at least 30 minutes. I try to do an hour, but a lot of times it's just 30 minutes. Before bedtime, you want to be able to turn off your screens. And when I'm saying your screens, I mean your cell phone, your tablet, your computer, your laptops. You might even want to turn off your television, because so the other ones is that light that stimulates, and even the television too, is the lights that's stimulating, especially if you're watching something like a lot of action in it or a lot of drama, that can be very stimulating. So if you can just take that screen off for like 30 minutes to an hour before bedtime, that would be helpful. Doing something calming, like maybe having a cup of herbal tea. Now, If herbal teas keep you up because maybe you're going to the bathroom a lot because of the teas, then don't do that. You don't include that into your hygiene, your sleep hygiene. But otherwise, herbal teas can be very calming and soothing. You can do like maybe some journaling, some meditation, some Bible reading, some things that's just going to be very calming. Reading is really great. Again, soft lighting, if you can dim your lights, that's really perfect for that as well. So other things you want to know is to have a consistent bedtime routine. Now, when you're consistent with that, for me, I'm in bed by 10 a.m. and I get up at 6 a.m. And that's an 8-hour window that I have. So my body gets in that rhythm of, okay, by 9:30, I'm feeling it. Like, okay, it's about my bedtime. And if there's something happening where I couldn't get to bed on time, I'm feeling that at 10 o'clock. So once you get into that rhythm, your body's going to feel it and you're just going to fall into that routine. But it's also important that you're waking up at that same time as well. So that routine's going. And after a while, you're going to wake up just like sometimes even like before my alarm goes off, I'm awake, just waiting, just laying there resting because my body is in that rhythm. So that's really good. Now, your body, when you're doing your sleep hygiene and you're being consistent with it, day after day after day after week after week after month, your body's going to let you know. It's going to like, oh, I'm feeling a little sluggish. I'm feeling a little tired. It must be around my bedtime. And I'll look at my clock and sure enough, yep, time for bed. So your body's going to let you know. And this is going to be so good for you to be able to keep that consistency. Of course, there's going to be days when it doesn't happen. Of course, life happens, events happen. But as much as possible, you want to be able to keep that rhythm going. Also, if you can do like have your room, if you can keep it cool, dark, and quiet, that would really help. Now, if you have trouble sleeping, I really highly suggest the doTERRA Serenity Stick. I don't know if I can let you see that. If I get it too close, the light, let me see if I can put that light up so you can see it better. Not really. But anyway, this is absolutely fabulous. It has lavender in it, so it's really good as well. Oh my gosh, the relaxation, it smells wonderful, but it's great for rest and calming. You can put it on your wrist, you can put it on the back of your neck, on your spine, the bottom of your feet, and this will give you some really great rest, really great rest. And it lasts a long time. This is, quite a bit in here, and it's a little heavy too. It's quite a bit. So this is wonderful for a really good night's sleep. So if you have trouble sleeping, we got that. And also I have a sleep course. So you can check that out on my website. It's called Sleep Well Naturally. And it's only $7. It just walks you through having a really good sleep hygiene. And it also has a workbook with it. So it's full of all the information and tracking as well. So you can see how important rest is for our bodies, why we need it. It's not about feeling less tired. It's about being healthy and aging well and taking care of our skin and taking care of our attitudes too, because we get cranky sometimes when we're not sleeping well. So those are really great. But now that's not all. There's another portion that we need here, and that's your gut health. Okay, so you got your sleep, and now we're going to move into what's healthy for our gut. And why is that important? So our gut health is important because it protects us from harmful bacteria and other things that can harm our bodies. Now, I'm sure you probably heard that your gut is like your body's second brain. It is so important that we keep that gut healthy. When our gut is healthy, the rest of our body is healthy as well. So what things that can affect that will be a poor diet. Stress is really, that just really is not good for your gut. It just breaks it down. Some medications, all these things can disrupt the microbiomes in our gut. So you want to make sure that your diet's healthy, your stress level's good, and also sleep is gonna be a part of that as well. So and then there's other things. For instance, the food that we're eating. See how all of this ties together? Now, the soil is not as rich and doesn't have as much nutrients as it did for our grandparents and our great grandparents. It's just not the same. The air we're breathing has been compromised, the water we're drinking, it's just not the same. So even though we're eating healthy and we're doing all the things we need to do, there's sometimes that we need to do others on top of it. So yes, please continue eating the fruits, the vegetables, the lean proteins, and all the whole foods, and stay away from the processed foods as much as possible. Now you see how that tied into like the last session. We talked about nutrition, how important that is. It just continues. So you want to still do that. You still want to stay hydrated. I was like having water nearby me all the time, so I'm always drinking. You want to manage your stress. That's again going to affect the gut health. So doing some deep breathing can help. Whatever you can do that keeps you relaxed, that's going to help you with your stress. Moving, so getting those exercises that we talked about. So and I've actually been exercising twice a day. I do my 20 to 30 minutes in the morning, and then in the evenings after dinner, a light walk, and that just helps to get that digestion moving and going, and keeping your body healthy, and just getting everything regulated. So those are great. But on top of all that, because yes, I'm eating healthy, again, our soil doesn't have the same nutrients that it had years ago, and everything else that we have around us is being compromised. So we still need that extra support. So you want to do your prebiotics and your probiotics, but I'm also doing doTERRA's VMG. This is absolutely amazing. VMG plus, and what that stands for is vitamins, minerals, greens, plus essential oils. It has 90 ingredients, food ingredients in here. There's no way I'm going to eat 90 pieces of food in a day, but this is so good. So even those days where you feel like, oh, did I get all of my vegetables? Did I have my 7 servings of fruits and vegetables? Actually 7 to 9 vegetables, fruits and vegetables now. Are you getting that all in? I love that this is a backup. So this is really good. It's keeping it's good for your gut health. It's good for your support overall for your body. It's absolutely amazing. It's going to it keeps your immune system up. It keeps your energy level up. And it's just absolutely, for me, essential to have for my body. And it tastes good. You just put this in water, stir it up, and drink it. It's really good. I love this. So I use this for my immune system and gut support. And then I also use the PB Assist Plus. Now, there's also the PB, and this is specifically for gut health, where this is like overall, but this is for gut health. I absolutely, and it says Probiome Gut Complex. There's also the PB Restore, which is even better, but it's a capsule. And I have I can't really do capsules. I have problems swallowing. So I do this, and it's really good. Like this one, they make it for the kids, but adults can have it too. And it really honestly tastes like pixie sticks. Remember those back in the day? That's exactly what this tastes like. It's so good. Incidentally, Serenity also comes in capsule form as well. But again, can't do capsules. So anyway, this one, I just open it up and I just take it like you would have done those pixie sticks back in the day. So it's really good. So your gut health is going to keep you energized. It's going to help your immune system. It's going to give you their energy. It's also going to help for your skin. It's just all the things that you need to have that holistic approach to keeping healthy. And so now let's just tie this all up together. We talked about the skin, we talked about the exercise, we talked about the nutrition and the sleep and the gut health. So let's just tie it all together. And that's what we call habit stacking. And that's just really talking about how to keep everything flourishing, your skin, your body, your spirit. You want everything flourishing. So the habit stacking would be, I have my notes here, your nutrition and digestion. So you want to keep that healthy. We just talked about that. Your exercise, rest and stress management, reducing the toxins in your home. We haven't talked about that, but that's so important too. And I have you need support there. I got you with that as well. I try to keep toxins out of my home. And there's a whole way of how we do that with my doTERRA products and essential oils. The self-care practices. So like, what are you doing to take care of yourself? How are you relaxing? How are you keeping the stress, managed? How are you, are you doing things like, things that you enjoy? Are you getting maybe massages if you can? Are you getting away? What are you doing to relax? And then the last part is staying proactive with your health care. That means going to and seeing your doctor at least once a year, and then getting the blood work done. So they're checking everything. You always want to be ahead of the game with everything. So now this is the important part. There's a lot of steps, right? All the things that we need to do. And I would say start with your weakest link. Like, which one of those habit stacks do you feel is you need the most support with? Which is the weakest? Like, oh, I'm really not exercising at all. I'm a couch potato. Or, I'm eating fast food a lot. Or I'm eating processed food. I'm eating convenient foods. Or maybe it's like, oh, I'm cleaning with all kind of chemicals and I'm spraying all kind of chemicals around me. So what is it that you are, what you feel is your weakest link? Start there. You don't want to do everything at once because number one, it's not realistic. Number two, it is overwhelming if you try to change everything at once. And then number three, come on, that's just really expensive. So, get that weakest link, master that, and then move on to the next stack, the next stack, the next stack. And so that's the way how I would approach it. And how do you find out what your weakest link is? I got you covered there. On my website, there are 2 quizzes. There's a skincare quiz and there is a wellness quiz. So you can find out like what are the gaps, where are the gaps in your life that you need to fill those holes in. And I walk along that road with you. You're not doing this alone. I'm your Aging Well guide. I'm not giving you all this information like, oh, go figure it out. No, I walk alongside you with this. You can schedule a free 20-minute consultation with me, absolutely free. We do it online, we do it on Zoom, or we can do it FaceTime or Google Meet, however you want to meet. Zoom is my most favorite platform to do that. But it's just a way for me to be able to help you to age well. So I'm not saying go figure this out. I'm saying here, I can be your guide here. You're the one that's going to do it. I'm going to be just walk you along and help you. Let's figure this out together. Because I'm not, I'm always going to be here to help you along this journey. So, and right now also on my website, actually I have to give you the link for that. I'll put it below. I have an Age Well This Season Autumn Edition with all kinds of tips made just for autumn. There's recipes on there. There's a playlist to help you to relax, just all and different things to know about that you can do for your skin and for your health. So check that out as well. But I just got to tell you, thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I so appreciate you being a part of this back to classes workshop. It's been so fun. I'm hoping that you're going to flourish, and I want you to age well with grace and confidence and purpose. So until next time, my friend. See ya.